be the change. We've heard this a lot. It's a short form of the longer phrase, be the change you want to see in the world. But I want to look at that a little bit closer. The word change can be thought of as a noun or a verb. If we think about the change that we want to see in the world, there's perhaps a tendency or an inclination to want to look at the result, the final product, the changed, if you want. And it's not the end product that is actually worthy of our attention as much as the process, the act of changing. So I would propose that we strive not to try to be perfect. Be perfect, it says in the Bible. But this desire for perfection, this relentless perfectionism that we're never good enough. When are we going to feel like, okay, I've worked on myself enough. I've become changed. I'm now a realized soul, and now I'm ready to get out there and start doing the work. That's not going to get us there. If we wait for some fully realized, perfected being to drop down from heaven, save the day, how do you think that would play out? We've seen that story before. I don't think that we would receive those perfected beings very well. Historically, they don't have very good track record of. We don't have a very good track record of treating saints very well. But we're all saints in the making. And if what is sometimes more inspiring, more hope-giving to people is seeing someone who is on the way, who's dedicated to the process of changing. And so that's why I would say what we need is people who are changing, who are, I'm in the make still, but I'm not going to wait until I've completed my transformation and turned into a butterfly before I start offering my gift to the world. It doesn't work that way. I mean, it does work, but it has to work now. We can't wait until we're all God realized to start being an instrument of God's will in this world. If we all went and lived on a mountain for 30 years or something and just, went into seclusion, well, maybe if we all did, that would work. Except who's gonna feed us? But we have to work on ourselves, no doubt, but we have to work in the world as well. And side by side, this process of, as Sant Kirpal Singh used to call it, man-making, of working on our own development. It happens in the world. It happens as we're going about our daily life and using the events and the circumstances and the opportunities, the lessons that come to us as food for our soul's growth. That is the process. And if we are dedicated to that, if we are committed to that connection with that process of change, of transformation of our own selves, then we will see that the world is made up of people who are changing, and the world is changing then. And then we're not fighting against something static. we're cooperating with that flow. We're all flowing in that river of change. And the thing about a river is that it's already connected to its source and to its destination. The rays of light that are coming from the sun are connected to the sun. If they were cut off from the sun, they would stop existing. And so that connection with that power of change is our life. That is our life source. And it is at once our source and our destination. So, in a sense, the train that is on its way to the station has already reached the destination. And that once we have embarked on the spiritual path, we are already connected to the destination. The people that are in the front of the train, you might say they reach the station before the people in the back of the train, but the whole train is going to reach the station. And in a sense, it's already connected with that destination. So if we are dedicated to that process of change, if we're willing to be the changing, then we're connecting ourselves with that power that is already here with us now. That transforming, life-giving, miracle-making power that we need now, here, not after we reach the destination.